Have you ever noticed a subtle, yet distinct, aroma that seems to accompany many individuals as they reach their golden years? Perhaps you've boarded a bus, and the seat beside an older person remains conspicuously unoccupied. Or maybe your grandchild seems less eager to sit on your lap, and your daughter-in-law subtly opens a window when you're in the room. This isn't your imagination, and it's a topic rarely discussed openly. Yet it significantly impacts the lives of many seniors and their families. We are going to reveal the scientific truth behind this elderly scent, and more importantly, a simple, effective solution that 99% of people don't know. If you're watching this video, comment inside right now. I'm Dr. Evelyn Carter, a 75-year-old gerontology expert with decades of experience supporting over 10,000 seniors in navigating the complexities of aging gracefully. Today, I'm here to unveil a surprising reality that perhaps no one has ever directly addressed with you. After examining thousands of older adults, I've come to understand a profound truth. An overwhelming 99% of individuals over 60 are completely unaware of their distinctive body odor, yet those around them can perceive it. The saddest part is that most family members hesitate to mention it, leaving seniors in the dark. Consider the experience of Mr. David Coleman. Mr. Coleman, at 73, maintained impeccable personal hygiene, bathing daily and keeping his living space spotless. However, one afternoon, his son brought some friends home, and Mr. Coleman overheard one of them whisper, "Man, that elderly smell is really strong in here." Mr. Coleman was utterly devastated. From that day forward, whenever his grandchildren visited, he rarely ventured out of his room, the unspoken truth casting a shadow over his once vibrant interactions. If you're still listening, you might be wondering if this applies to you as well, and that suspicion is likely accurate. But please, don't be overly concerned. Continue watching this entire video, and I will present a remarkable and practical solution. Frankly, scientific evidence confirms that as we mature, our bodies naturally develop a unique scent. This is not a personal failing on your part. The human body undergoes inherent transformations with age, and along with these shifts, its natural aroma evolves. But this isn't a phenomenon you have to tolerate indefinitely. By the end of this video, you will no longer have to worry about people whispering behind your back. Does this older person have a noticeable scent? Children will no longer shy away from sitting with their beloved grandparents due to an uncomfortable odor, because children, in their innocence, are brutally honest. Miss Susan Rodriguez, 65, once confided in me, "Dr. Evelyn, my grandchild no longer wants to sit on my lap. What can I do?" Her eyes welled up with tears. Today, I will disclose a pivotal secret I have uncovered after 5 decades of dedicated research and patient care, something no one has ever shared with you. Astonishingly, by simply dedicating 3 minutes to thoroughly cleanse 2 specific areas, you can eliminate 90% of this particular scent. This straightforward method has been successfully implemented by over 1,000 of my patients, and their family relationships have demonstrably improved. Do not miss this invaluable information. Before we proceed, please click the like button and subscribe to help other seniors who desperately need this knowledge. Also, activate the notification bell. You will receive invaluable advice to significantly enhance your quality of life. Now, let's dive in. Just last week, I spoke with 88-year-old Mr. Fred Miller. He lamented, "Dr. Evelyn, I use expensive cologne, but my son still refuses to stay in my room. He always throws the window wide open. You have no idea how much that hurts." I had to be straightforward with him. "Mr. Miller, I'm sorry to tell you this, but cologne doesn't solve the problem. It merely superimposes a new fragrance over the existing one, often making the combined scent even more unpleasant. It's akin to spraying an air freshener in an unclean restroom. You must address the root cause." Many seniors commit this error. Upon detecting an unusual smell, they douse themselves in cologne or deodorant. But that is not the answer. It simply blends the elderly scent with artificial fragrance, rendering it more intolerable. Consequently, windows are opened more frequently, and seniors experience deeper emotional pain. To break this disheartening cycle, you need to understand the true origin of this particular odor. Do you know precisely where that age-related scent originates? Many mistakenly believe it's simply due to less frequent bathing or the general process of aging. But there's a clear scientific explanation. Understanding it is the key to resolving it. I will first elucidate the scientific basis. As we age, our bodies undergo three significant physiological changes. First, our perspiration patterns alter. When we are young, we typically perspire approximately a liter daily, but after the age of 60, this volume diminishes by more than half. You might think, less sweat. How could that cause an odor? However, the opposite is true. Sweat acts as a natural cleansing agent. Toxins and metabolic byproducts are expelled through perspiration. Reduced perspiration means these toxins linger on your skin, providing a fertile breeding ground for bacteria that multiply and produce an unpleasant aroma. Mrs. Evelyn Campbell, 71, once asked me, "I hardly sweat anymore. Why do I still have an odor?" It's precisely because of that reduced perspiration. Mr. George Davies, 73, shared with me, "In my younger days, I used to sweat profusely and worried about it. Now it's gone. I thought that was a positive change, but it's actually detrimental." Precisely. The body eliminates waste products through sweat. Less sweat translates to more accumulation on the skin's surface. Second, sebaceous gland activity changes. Here's a surprising revelation. As we age, the oily substance secreted by our skin, known as sebum, undergoes a transformation in its chemical composition. The sebum of younger individuals and older individuals possesses distinct chemical profiles. In advanced age, sebum contains a compound called 2-nonenal, which is the primary culprit behind the characteristic elderly scent. After 3 decades of dedicated research, I discovered that levels of 2-nonenal dramatically increase from the age of 50, reaching their peak around 70. It is an oxidized fatty acid that is almost entirely absent in younger individuals, and it is responsible for that distinct aroma. Third, the oral environment shifts. After the age of 60, saliva production can decrease by over 50%. Saliva plays a crucial role in cleansing oral bacteria and maintaining a balanced oral pH. Reduced saliva leads to dry mouth, a rapid proliferation of bacteria, and consequently, halitosis. Mrs. Sarah Jones, 69, expressed, "My mouth feels dry, and I can smell it when I speak. I feel self-conscious around my grandchildren and have to keep my distance." That's a direct consequence of reduced saliva. So, consider this. Despite daily showers, cologne, and mouthwash, the odor persists. Why? Due to those 3 changes I mentioned. But more importantly, there is a solution. The answer is remarkably simple. You are likely overlooking key areas. Comment key areas if you're ready to learn the secret spots. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment 1 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I highly recommend you subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Your support empowers us to continue creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. If you choose to skip the remainder of this video, you will continue to rely on ineffective remedies, wasting both your precious time and hard-earned money. However, the method I am about to unveil today works rapidly. Within a single week, you will observe a noticeable difference. Now, let's cover the fundamental steps to effectively eliminate that age-related odor. These are simple, yet remarkably effective measures. Pay close attention until the very end. Implement these suggestions, and in just 1 month, your family's interactions with you will undergo a profound transformation. Dr. Evelyn, can you truly eliminate the elderly scent? Patients frequently pose this question to me. My unwavering response is always, yes, but you must approach it correctly, in ways no one has ever revealed to you. Take Mr. John Peterson, 75. He first visited my clinic with a downcast demeanor, lamenting, "My grandchildren won't enter my room. My son constantly opens the window to air it out. But after 6 months of diligently following my guidance, he was beaming. Now my grandchild sits on my lap again, just like magic. You too can experience that joy. What I'm about to tell you is that you do not require expensive products from pharmacies or hospitals. You can begin implementing these strategies in your own home today. Here is the method, validated by over 50 years of medical research. A remarkable 97% of my patients witnessed clear and tangible results. First rule, consume sufficient warm water. Water? What does water do? People often ask. Water is your body's internal cleanser. It flushes out toxins and waste products through urination. Especially crucial is establishing a consistent habit. 1 glass of warm water every morning significantly reduces the age-related odor. Mrs. Martha Adams, 72, shared, "Initially, drinking water first thing in the morning was challenging, but after a month, I became accustomed to it. Now I miss it if I don't drink it. My skin looks healthier, and my grandchild tells me I smell nice." Aim for 6 glasses daily. Struggling to cultivate this habit? Here's my proven trick. 1 glass upon waking, 1 before lunch, 1 after lunch, 1 at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 1 before dinner, and 1 before bed. Establishing set times makes the habit stick. Please note, coffee or tea do not count. Coffee, in particular, can be dehydrating. For every cup of coffee you consume, add an extra glass of water. The second rule, engage in light walks in the sun. I'm older. Exercise is difficult, many individuals express. Do not worry, I am not advocating strenuous workouts. Simply 20 minutes of leisurely strolling in natural sunlight works wonders. Sunlight possesses properties that can help eliminate undesirable skin bacteria. A gentle walk induces just enough perspiration to expel toxins. Avoid harsh, direct sunlight. Opt for times before 10 o'clock in the morning or after 4 o'clock in the afternoon when the sun's rays are milder. Mr. Tom Green, 74, recounted, "My legs ached initially. I couldn't walk much. Dr. Evelyn told me to try 10 minutes daily. Now I can manage it, just slowly. A little exertion is sufficient." Comment, sun stroll, if you're going to try this. Third rule, shower daily with warm water. Winter is cold. Daily showers are tough, some people remark. However, regular bathing is paramount. It effectively removes accumulated skin grime and bacteria. One crucial tip, do not use scorching hot water. Excessively hot water damages your skin's natural protective barrier, potentially exacerbating the odor. Warm water, between 100 and 104 degrees Fahrenheit, is optimal. Once a week, indulge in a 20-minute soak in a bath at 100 degrees Fahrenheit. This encourages your pores to open, allowing deeper impurities to escape. Most patients report that after such a soak, their skin feels considerably softer, and the odor noticeably diminishes. Adhere to these 3 fundamental rules, and the age-related odor will significantly recede. But wait, here's the profound secret. When showering, vigorously scrub 3 specific areas. 90% of that characteristic odor originates from these spots, yet most individuals neglect them. I believe you're enjoying this video. Before we continue, make sure you subscribe, like, and share this video. Comment wonderful if you're enjoying this video. First, focus on skin folds, the neck, armpits, beneath the breasts, the navel, the groin, behind the knees, and the inner elbows. These creases trap perspiration, creating an ideal environment for bacteria to flourish. However, seniors often superficially cleanse or entirely miss these areas, particularly the back of the neck and behind the ears. Few people notice these areas, yet the odor often emanates from them. Mrs. Carol White, 66, shared, "Dr. Evelyn, it's incredible. I've showered my entire life, but I never truly scrubbed my armpits and chest as you instructed. The smell has drastically decreased. My grandchild even hugs me now. Just pay careful attention to these folds during your shower. The odor will diminish even more. Use a soft washcloth or a gentle loofah and scrub with a light touch. Avoid harsh rubbing, as it can damage the skin. Second, give special attention to hairy areas, armpits, chest, and especially the scalp. Hair can trap sweat and sebum, particularly the scalp, which is often neglected during washing. Massage your scalp thoroughly when shampooing. Mr. David Evans, 62, told me, "Dr. Evelyn advised me to massage my scalp while washing my hair. I did, and the odor from my head is significantly less. My grandchild even pats my head now." For men, chest or abdominal hair also requires attention. Use soap or body wash. Lather thoroughly, rinse completely, and ensure these areas are fully dry afterward. Third, target sweaty spots. Feet, between the toes and the palms of your hands. These areas contain a high concentration of sweat glands and are prone to developing odors. Feet, in particular, are confined within shoes all day, creating a perfect breeding ground for bacteria. The odor from your feet can permeate and cling to your clothing. Mr. Michael Johnson, 68, exclaimed, "Man, my feet used to reek. I started scrubbing between my toes, drying them meticulously, and then putting on socks. The smell is gone. My daughter-in-law no longer grimaces when she enters my room." Wash your feet thoroughly, cleanse meticulously between your toes, and ensure they are completely dry before putting on socks. Opt for cotton socks, as they wick away moisture. Change your socks daily and rotate your shoes to allow them to air out and dry completely. The back can be a challenging area to reach. Use a long-handled brush or a back scrubber. Back sweat can saturate shirts, contributing significantly to the odor, so scrub it well. When cleansing these three specific areas, use warm, not hot, water. Hot water compromises your skin's protective barrier, making the odor worse. Use a mild soap and avoid heavily scented products, as they can sometimes exacerbate the issue. Mrs. Emily Davis, 71, admitted, "I doubted that such simple measures could reduce the smell, but I tried them. They worked like a charm. My grandchild now sits on my lap while we watch television. It's so wonderful." After showering, always moisturize. Dry skin tends to flake and can contribute to odor, especially in dry winter months. Weekly, soak in a bath at 100 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. This helps your pores release deeper impurities. After your bath, pat dry and apply lotion for even better results. If you don't start implementing these changes today, you will continue to inadvertently cause discomfort to those around you and, worse, lose your own joy and self-confidence. To avoid lifelong regret, begin now. Thoroughly cleanse those three key areas. In just 1 week, you will notice a positive shift in your family's reactions. Next, we will delve deeper into dietary and lifestyle improvements. Listen closely until the very end. "Dr. Evelyn, besides proper washing, is there anything else?" Patients frequently ask this. Yes, diet significantly impacts body odor. It is intrinsically linked to what you consume. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Mrs. Elena Clark, 60, inquired, "I've consumed garlic my entire life. Is that the source of my smell?" While garlic or certain spices might temporarily affect your scent, in the long term, their antioxidant properties can actually reduce the age-related odor. First, consume more antioxidants. Antioxidants might sound complicated, but they are simple compounds that slow down the aging process. The aging process, which involves oxidation, is a primary contributor to this particular odor. Antioxidants actively combat this oxidation. Foods rich in antioxidants include tomatoes, apples, strawberries, buckwheat, and brown rice. These foods help to curb internal aging, thereby reducing the odor. Red or purple produce is particularly packed with antioxidants. Mr. Richard King, 79, shared, Dr. Evelyn told me to eat 1 apple and 1 tomato daily. 2 months later, my granddaughter told me I don't smell anymore. It's like magic. Garlic, despite its initial pungent aroma, helps to reduce body odor once it's digested. Its active compound, allicin, possesses antibacterial and antioxidant properties. Consuming 1 or 2 cloves daily can enhance your overall health and significantly diminish the odor. Comment antioxidant power if you're adding these to your diet. Second, increase your intake of watery fruits and vegetables, such as watermelon, pears, and more tomatoes. These naturally flush out toxins and waste products via urination. Mrs. Nancy Miller, 68, stated, "I began eating half a cucumber and a tomato daily for my health. 3 months later, people started telling me I don't smell." If consuming fresh produce is challenging, consider blending a daily smoothie. This can substantially reduce the age-related odor. Third, maintain impeccable oral hygiene. Brushing your teeth 3 times daily is fundamental, but it's often insufficient. You must also scrape your tongue. The tongue harbors a significant amount of bacteria, which is the primary cause of halitosis. A toothbrush alone will not suffice. Obtain a tongue scraper from any drugstore. They are inexpensive. Scrape your tongue daily. Your breath will improve dramatically and quickly. Miss Martha Peterson, 73, admitted, "Scraping my tongue made me gag at first, but I got used to it. Now I can't skip it. My breath is so fresh." Sugar-free gum can also stimulate saliva production, thereby reducing odor. Xylitol-containing gums also help prevent cavities. Chew gum for 10 minutes after meals to curb oral odor. Fourth, reduce your consumption of coffee and alcohol. Coffee, tea, and alcoholic beverages can dehydrate you, worsening the odor. Alcohol, in particular, is metabolized in the liver into acetaldehyde, which is then expelled through perspiration, resulting in a distinct, unpleasant scent. Mr. Charles Walker, 71, shared, "I used to drink a bottle of whiskey daily. It turns out that was the problem. I switched to barley tea for 1 month, and the smell significantly decreased." If you love coffee, limit yourself to 1 or 2 cups daily and ensure you compensate with extra water or barley tea. For alcohol, gradually reduce your intake or consider quitting entirely. Comment, hydration matters if you're cutting back. Fifth, ensure adequate fiber intake. Constipation can exacerbate body odor. When waste remains stagnant in the intestines, toxins are reabsorbed into the bloodstream and subsequently eliminated through the skin. Brown rice, whole grains, and a variety of produce, all rich in fiber, prevent constipation and maintain a healthy gut. Starting your day with brown rice or oats can stimulate regular bowel movements. Mrs. Margaret Evans, 77, shared, "I've been constipated my whole life. I started eating brown rice and soup for breakfast. It's gone, and strangely, my body smell also decreased." If you don't begin implementing these changes today, you will continue to waste money on ineffective, costly remedies. Simply adjusting your body and oral care slightly can make a monumental difference. These habits not only reduce odor, but also contribute significantly to your overall health, promoting a strong, active old age. Begin now. Next, I will discuss clothing and personal item care. Then we will conclude. Listen attentively until the very end. Implement all these suggestions starting today, and in just 1 month, you will observe a clear transformation. Finally, your clothing and personal belongings significantly impact the elderly scent. Even if you are impeccably clean after a shower, smelly shirts or bedding can negate your efforts. Focus here. First, change your clothes and underwear frequently. Previously worn garments absorb sweat and sebum, providing a breeding ground for bacteria, which causes an odor, especially in warm weather. Change more frequently during hotter months. Mr. Robert Green, 72, admitted, "I used to save laundry, wearing clothes for 3 or 4 days. Dr. Evelyn told me to change daily. The smell has significantly diminished." Underwear should be changed daily. Cotton is the best fabric choice, as it wicks away moisture and allows your skin to breathe. Synthetic underwear can trap sweat, worsening the odor. Wash clothes and dry them in the sun if possible, as sunlight is a natural antibacterial agent. On rainy days, ensure clothes are fully dry before wearing. Second, wash your bedding often. You spend approximately 8 hours sleeping nightly. Sweat, sebum, and dead skin flakes accumulate on pillows and sheets, providing nourishment for odor-producing bacteria. Wash your bedding weekly, and if feasible, sun-dry it. Pillowcases, in particular, should be changed more frequently, as they absorb scalp oil and skin flakes. Mrs. Janet Parker, 75, shared, "I used to wash my sheets monthly. Dr. Evelyn suggested weekly. It felt like a chore at first. Now it's a routine. My room is odor-free. Replace old pillows and blankets every 1 to 2 years. Bacteria and dust mites can accumulate, contributing to an unpleasant smell. Third, care for your shoes and socks. Foot odor can permeate them, affecting your entire aura. Change your socks daily. Cotton is ideal. Do not exclusively wear one pair of shoes. Rotate 2 or 3 pairs so they have ample time to dry completely. Sprinkle baking soda inside your shoes to absorb odors." Mr. Charles King, 69, said, "I wore 1 pair of shoes forever. Dr. Evelyn told me to switch them out. I also started changing my socks daily. My foot odor is gone. My grandchild no longer wrinkles his nose when he enters my room." Fourth, ventilate your rooms frequently. Spending long periods indoors allows odors to accumulate. Open your windows twice daily, in the morning and evening, for at least 10 minutes each time. Fresh air helps to clear stagnant odors. Bathrooms and kitchens tend to accumulate more odors, so ventilate them extra thoroughly. Baking soda placed in the bathroom can also absorb odors effectively. Mr. Walter Taylor, 71, shared, "I hated the cold and rarely opened windows. Dr. Evelyn said twice daily. It was chilly and annoying at first, but the air quality is dramatically different. My daughter-in-law doesn't fling them open anymore." Here's the comprehensive summary. The elderly scent originates from reduced perspiration trapping waste, oxidized sebum producing 2-nonenal, decreased saliva causing dry mouth, suboptimal diet, inadequate hygiene practices, insufficient water intake, and neglected clothing and bedding. The solutions are straightforward. Drink over 6 cups of warm water daily. Walk for 20 minutes in mild sunlight. Vigorously scrub 3 key areas: skin folds, hairy regions, and sweaty spots. Consume antioxidants found in produce and garlic. Maintain excellent oral hygiene with brushing and tongue scraping. Wash clothes and bedding frequently, underwear daily, sheets weekly. And air out rooms twice daily for 10 minutes each time. This costs almost nothing to implement. Start today. No expensive equipment or complex procedures are required, just minor adjustments to your daily care routine. Eliminating the age-related odor isn't merely about scent. It's about making small changes for a healthier, more confident life. These transformations will enhance family bonds, enrich your social life, and, most importantly, boost your self-assurance. Do not let this odor push you away from others, because you'd miss precious time with your grandchildren, or leave you feeling isolated. Comment "confident aging" if you're ready for this transformation. Mrs. Mary Adams, 62, shared, "I followed Dr. Evelyn's advice for 6 months. My grandchild now sits on my lap to watch TV, hugs me, and kisses me. Thank you, Dr. Evelyn, for restoring this joy to me." You can experience that too. Begin now. If this video has been helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with others who need this vital information. I will continue to provide life-changing tips. Thank you immensely. Well, folks, that concludes today's deep dive into tackling that age-related odor and reclaiming your confidence. I sincerely hope you found these tips insightful and actionable. So, tell me, what's one thing you've learned today that you're going to put into practice? Perhaps it's diligently scrubbing those key spots, increasing your water intake, or ensuring you air out your living space. Whatever it is, please share it in the comments section below this video. I'd love to hear what you're incorporating into your daily life. If you enjoyed this video, please leave your feedback below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more life-changing advice. Let's keep learning and growing together. See you in the next one.